The observer would like to advise that the following video comes with a trigger warning. The content in this video is of a sensitive nature, so please beware that the topic of this video may trigger you. The observer recommends that you consider your own mental health before you watch this video.
Anyway, let's get on with the FYP. Sorry, these women, right? I've had men come at me on this app, right? And make threats, physical threats towards me, yeah? And all these women that have been in this DV relationship, because I've seen them, and I'm like, oh my God, this woman is making this comment, and she said she's been in a DV relationship. And you know what she's doing? Bigging up this guy. Well done. Bigging him up, because she has a dislike for me, yeah? But she's been in a DV relationship. It's like, wow. Do you get what I'm saying? You're sitting there standing up for a man that just wants to hurt a woman, but you've been in that relationship. So why would you not intervene and say, this is, I don't like Angie, but you know what, this is not okay. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm going to say it is. Sometimes it's your own fault, your own worst enemy sometimes. I will say how it is. You know what I mean? And I don't care, anyone says, listen, I've known a woman that was in a DV relationship. She stayed and she wanted to stay, she loved him. It wasn't trauma bonding, it wasn't anything else, but she wanted to stay with him. And she got kids removed, and then she was crying about it afterwards. Got my kids removed. You got your kids removed because you chose the man over your children, and that's a fact. Yes, Charlie. Oh God, I don't feel too good now. No one cares. Stop with the excuses. Do you get what I'm saying as to why you had your kids removed? You had the kids removed simply as you chose the man over your children. Hey, Linz. Oh, don't worry about it, Linz. Fearing for their life is not weak. There are some women that do fear for their life. I'm not saying there isn't. I'm not talking about the women that fear for their life. I'm not talking about those women. I'm talking about the women that actually want to stay with a man, you know, and they get their kids removed. And then you've got people with these excuses. It's trauma bonding. Bullshit. It's not trauma bonding. It's they want to stay with a man. They chose a man over their children. The children get removed. Yeah. Morning. Oh God, I've got that feeling in my stomach again. They are vulnerable, and no, stop with the excuses. They are vulnerable. It's trauma bonding. Stop, okay? All right. I'm sick of women, especially women, coming out with these excuses. They're vulnerable. Oh, what else is it? Oh yeah, trauma bonding. Bullshit. No. Some women just stay, so want you stay. Okay, they love the man. They love the man. They think he's gonna change. You know what I mean? That's why they stay in the relationship. Morning. Vulnerable, my ass. You know, you just got an excuse. Oh, as to why social services removed your children. I'm vulnerable. Well, if you're vulnerable, maybe they should be removed then. Because if you're going to pick a man over your children, yeah, and I'm not talking about every woman, I'm talking about some women that do that, yeah, and you got your excuse you're vulnerable, then maybe they should be removed then. Right, let's get on with FYP. Alexa, play the EastEnders theme tune.
Here's EastEnders theme, new BBC.
Alexa, volume 9. yes, I know every situation is different. I'm not talking about women that fear to leave, or women that financially can't leave because of financial reasons. I'm talking about women that just want to stay with their men because they want to stay with them. They think the man is going to change. They love the man. You know, whatever it may be, those women deserve to have their children removed if they are in a DV relationship. Okay, and some people are saying, well, these women are vulnerable, and if they're vulnerable, then they definitely should have their children removed. If they're choosing a man over their own children, okay, they should have their children removed. And you know, and that's my opinion. You know, I'm not talking about other women that fear to leave, you know, can't leave. I'm not talking about those women, but there are a lot of women, you'll be surprised, that actually stay because they want to stay. They can leave. They can financially leave. They don't want to leave. Do you understand? And please don't sit there saying it's trauma bonding and all this shit. Hello.
Good morning, Angie. Can you hear me?
Good morning.
It's just about what you're saying. We spoke about the other day there. My daughter's a prime example that she's choosing to stay. We were speaking about that, and I do understand there is a lot of women that choose to stay.
I'm not talking about the women that can't leave. I'm not talking about because they've got nowhere to go and all. I'm not talking about those women. I'm talking about the women that want to stay. I stayed, not because it was trauma bonding or I was vulnerable. I wanted to stay.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I mean, you know my daughter's situation. She's choosing to stay there, and that's one of the reasons that I've got her daughter. So yeah, you're not wrong in what you're saying, Angie. You're definitely not wrong. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I wrote it in the comments, but I don't think you've seen it.
When people that want to stay because they want to work it out, or they think he's going to change, whatever reason, I still believe their kids should be removed, because you know a DV relationship can be very, you know, towards a child. You know, and that's why church, you know, social services step in. And I just think women need to think of their children first.
Exactly, definitely. I totally agree with you. But I mean, I'm an example of why I've got my granddaughter. But there we are.
Do you want to tell people? I mean, it's up to you.
No, at the moment she's floating about in the background. But if you continue this conversation once she goes to school, then I'll jump back in the box. Angie, okay?
Yeah.
Right, I'll jump down just now, but I'll speak to you.
Maybe yes, because the kids around. Okay, yeah, no problem. Do you want me to? Okay, she's gone. Sorry, let me just get the boxes back. So your excuse is it's trauma bonding. Okay. Right. So you're gonna choose a man over your kids and that's the reason you're gonna use. Wow. Look what happened to that little boy. You know, that little blonde boy, I forgot his name now, Arthur. That was it. Now, that was an awful case where she went to prison because she unalived the guy that she was with, right? Now, she didn't have to stay. She wasn't fearful of him or anything like that, okay? Well, she might have been. I don't like that, okay? Well, she might have been. I don't know. Decision to go back to him. She didn't need to do that. Right, and when she went back to him, she said, "Well, this is, you know, that she was in a DV relationship, and she unalived him." Right, she went to prison. The boy went with the father. You know, look at that. What happened there? Absolutely devastating. What happened there? You know what I mean? So that mother, you know, even though it's sad that she's lost her boy, but that mother's to blame, 100% as well. You know, because she went back to that guy. Right, she hadn't gone back to him. You know, she wouldn't have gone to prison. She made that choice, you know, and she put her child in danger as well. Yeah. It was a stepmom. I'm saying as well, the mother, the biological mother that was in prison. You know, I'm just saying she went back to him. She had a choice. She went back with her boy, put her child at risk as well. And because she was in a DV relationship, whatever it was, she unalived him, went to prison. It wasn't self-defense. If it's self-defense, right, she wouldn't be in prison. And because she went to prison, the boy went with the father, and now the boy isn't here anymore. Absolutely, you know, devastating. I understand now. Yes. So there are a lot of women, you'll be surprised. I don't want to hear trauma bonding shit, okay? I don't want to hear it. You chose a man over your kids and that's it, you know? There are, like I said, a lot of women that do want to stay, you know? Morning, Debbie. All right, should we get on with the news? I've got a headache. Ugh. Right. Okay. Let me charge this phone. Let me just decline. Thank you for the heart maze. Too many poor babies dying due to abuse. 100%, yeah? I'm sick of women thinking to themselves, poor me, poor me. Not poor you, poor your child. Poor your child. And once again, I'm not talking about women that fear to leave. That's a very different situation. Or people who can't leave due to financial reasons or are stuck. That's a very different situation. You know what I mean? But women that stay and then they get their kids removed and we have to sit there feeling sorry for them. No, the only people feel sorry for is the children. You know what I'm saying? Social services do not remove your children for no reason. They're not suddenly knock on your door and say, I want to take your kids. You know, a lot of these women have taken their children away. There's a certain type, yeah. You can tell by looking at them. Honestly, or the way they sound with their language and what they say and what they come out with and how they live and, you know, and come on live and they've got the kids in the background, they're like F this and F that, and I was like, you got your kids next to you and you're on TikTok swearing like a trooper, you know what I mean? And you can't just tell, yeah, they've got social services involved. You know what I mean? I have been through it, Liz, 10, and I can tell you I did stay. I did not live with him, so I had a choice. You know, I didn't have to go back there. I went back there, so I did choose to stay with him. And it wasn't trauma bonding, all this kind of shit. Do you know what I mean? Not saying I'm innocent. I'm not blaming myself for what I went through, but I'm blaming myself for going back there. If I had a child, would I have gone back there? Probably not. Yeah, so it's different. Like your mate, Court Assassin. I don't really know the situation about Court Assassin, to be honest. Yeah, I know. Listen, my parents used to always swear when I was little. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know. It just seems a bit more. It seems a bit different when you're on TikTok and when you're on social media and you got your kids screaming in the background. You've got like 2K listening. Yeah, it's very different to be be on social media and coming off social media and swearing. Yeah, feed. I wish I left sooner. Yeah, it's love is blind, isn't it? And sometimes you just think that he's going to change. You know, what Jesse said about Dunblane. No, is that the Dunblane guy who got knocked off his bike? What's that comment about court being blocked? I don't know. I don't mind ain't little anymore. Well, we stick together. And like I said, this app, when you see these women, defending a man that threatens a woman because she doesn't like her, you kind of get the drift. This is a woman that probably stays with her abusive husband or boyfriend because she wants to, not because she fears them. Do you get what I'm saying? Because me, I'd be like, well, even though, especially if it's, when it's physical violence, towards another woman, I'd be like, wow, kind of thing. That's what I wonder what he does off TikTok if he's saying that on TikTok, and you've got all these women supporting him, and I find it hard to have sympathy for women like that. I really do, and like the video, like I've just seen this today saying that I said 3 years ago, this was, by the way, that I was talking on the Jimmy Savile situation. Not once did I say he was an innocent man, but because a man, that they defend and support, has said that, gone around the app to say that, they believe it. Well, where's the receipts? Do you know what I mean? And I'm sick of these women, not going with any receipts, You've got all these red flags, you get them saying, but we'll still support that man. Yeah, these are the women who will get their children taken off them, 100%. You know what I mean? So they can't come on my platform and talk about their DV. You get what I'm saying? When they support that kind of shit. That's how I see it. Right, so anyway, let's get on with the FYP. Right. Where are we? Okay, I'm going to play this on really quickly. It's not actually a video, it's just someone that's put this up. So I'm going to read it here. So it's just like, I don't know if you can see that. Literally, can I mirror my phone? One sec. No, wrong one. Is that it? It seems to always make me go kind of sideways. Right. So that's the, so it's got here. We've all seen Angie's grow. Can you see that there? Let me just read it to you. So it says, we've all seen, let me take this off as well. It's annoying, this mirror thing. Oh, that's better. I don't look so crooked. We've all seen Angie's greed over the last few days, and the gullible people sending her these gifts and supporting her greed. This is the same woman that has believed a man that I said about the Jimmy Savile 3 years ago when I had the discussion. She believed, now she hasn't been around for 3 years, but she believes that I said that Jimmy Savile was an innocent man. That never came out of my mouth. And so there you go. The gullible people, so we've got gullible people. Are you not gullible for believing what you believe in over seats? Sending her gifts and supporting her greed. So I thought I'd share share somewhere that is more deserving of donations. I'll put this link in my bio, blah, blah, blah. She's given the charity, Thai something, Heffen or something, as a children hospice that relies on donations. Never heard of it, to be honest. It gets no government funding. Thai seems like a foreign charity. Helps with end-of-life care for terminally ill children, emergency respite therapy, and As a more deserving cause than a 50-year-old greedy drunk who doesn't wash. Okay, so this is a woman that wants to be an advocate for a charity, right? That wants to be a face for this charity, Thai Heffen or whatever the charity name is. Sorry, I can't say it. So she wants to be a face of this charity, because once you put out a link, you are a face for that charity on TikTok, right? But yeah, she's got here, it's more deserving cause than a 50-year-old greedy drunk, right? So you're mocking addiction, because that's what you think I have, an addiction. So you are actually mocking addictions there, and doesn't wash. So you're also mocking mental health, because people that don't wash, listen, sometimes it is laziness, but sometimes it is I can't be asked. And it does fall under mental health, because it's not normal not to wash every day, right? So you're actually mocking addiction and mental health right there. So how can you be a face for a charity, a children's charity, right, when there are also children that suffer with mental health that probably don't wash, and there are also children that have addictions. What about the homeless? Are you mocking homeless? Because a lot of the homeless, they have a problem with alcohol. Don't blame them, not gonna lie. They have a problem with alcohol, okay, and they have a problem with addiction. So now you're mocking also the homeless. So I don't understand this app, yeah? They want to act they want to be this martyr. Look at me, you know what I mean? I'm going to do this. I'm going to put a charity in my bio. I'm going to get the recognition. Oh, you know what I mean? Let's praise you and everything else. Yet you mocked mental health and people that do suffer, that can't get up and have a wash, and addictions. Make it make sense. I don't think you are face of any charity. And this is what a lot of people do on this TikTok as well. They do. Keep going on about Angie doesn't wash and all this. And you are actually mocking mental health right there, So, yeah, absolutely disgusting right there, People have an addiction, and it shouldn't be mocked, because that's what you think I have. Let me get my Phantom thirsty. I don't think, love, they want you to be a face for their charity. Do you get what I'm saying? I mean, listen, you could have put the first bit up, I understand that, but you didn't. You had to put the last bit up, you know what I mean? You're no face of no one, love. Yeah. And also, you want to do a charity for this hospice, right? Which is, I'm sure, an amazing charity. Never heard of it, but I'm sure it's an amazing charity. For terminally ill patients that probably don't wash, because they're terminally ill, love. They're terminally ill. So are you going to be a face for this charity and criticise the fact they don't wash? You get what I'm saying? It's absolutely disgusting. You know, people keep repeating this, talking about my hygiene and my addictions. Because you're not just mocking me. I think you're mocking a lot of people that suffer with addictions and a lot of people that suffer with mental health. What do you mean, Tina? That's different. Would you like to explain? Because I'm sick of these these martyrs on this app, that want to do all this for a charity, but yet mock other things, mock people because of their hygiene or their addictions or whatever may be. You know what? Make sense. Oh God, I hate saying that, guys. Honestly, call me out if I say that a bloody again. Who posted it? I don't know her name. Has anyone else seen it? It was, let me see. Let me show you. I've seen her before. It's not Lexi, is it? Can someone find out the username? Because that's the person who's posted it. That likes to be a face for a charity, but yet mocks people with mental health. Why don't you make it known how many families you have? Debbie, listen, let me tell you something, Debbie. I don't need the recognition like this lady does, where she wants to plaster all over TikTok to get a praise. I believe if you're going to help a charity, people wouldn't know about it. Unfortunately, because I don't need a pat on my back. Well done. I don't need that. Obviously this lady needs that, to let everybody know. Instead of just saying, she could have said something on the lines of, there's a charity, guys, why don't you donate to this charity? It's a very good charity, and just put their website up. I don't know if she's doing that, but what she wants to do is it's in my bio, the link's in my bio. She doesn't have to put the link in the bio. She could say, here, this is the charity, go and donate to it. She wants the praise. Do you get what I'm saying? Someone that donates to a charity don't need to advertise it everywhere. I understand that they want people to donate to that charity. I suppose I get that's kind of me contradicting myself a little bit. I do get that, but she definitely wants a praise for it. I don't need to tell you who I help. That's none of your business. I don't need to tell you if I help what charity, if I help a charity, if I don't help a charity, and if I help people on here. I don't need to tell you that. Yes. Thank you for the heart me's. They bringing charity into drama. Well, exactly. We'll say that. Yeah. He can be nasty. It's not very charitable. Yeah. Why don't people put up your what? 900 giveaway on the FYP you gave away one night? Exactly. Well, this is the thing. They're only going to put nasty things on there. Do you know what I mean? No, I never put anything nice up there. You know what I mean? I have given money away on here. I don't need to explain who I've given it to or who I've helped off TikTok. I have helped people off TikTok. I don't need to sit there and get praise for it. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people have. You always give stuff away back, Angie. Yeah, but I do, and the thing is, what gets me about this message is that people battle 24/7. I don't do battles all the time. People get more money than I do, and they're going on about me putting up a wish list. Stay affected, because I know that you wish it was you that was getting it, 100%. I don't need to. But they're getting more money than me on battles. So, and TikTok are taking 70%. So what's the difference? People like and it's been amazing that people actually like to give me a nice gift for Christmas, whether it's something big, something small. You know what I mean? It's been lovely, and I appreciate that. And let me tell you another thing to this person that's put up this. I also believe that people have recognized that all this shit that people have been saying about me is shit. You know what I mean? And it's been edited, like the FYP clips, all edited. Nothing nice ever is put up about me. And I hope people can see the truth, that I'm not that monster people are trying to say that I am. You know what I mean? With, you know, and me having my opinions, sometimes it does come out wrong. People edit things, do you know what I mean, to make it look worse, really bad. Like what I said about Palestine, that was Alicia in the comments saying, what do you think about the Palestine children? You know, kind of constantly baiting. Do you get what I'm saying? And then once you get that, you know, especially when you're intoxicated, do you get what I'm saying? And that regarding Palestine, that's because I saw a video that was probably her telling me to go and watch about I think it was a dog being abused or something like that. So I had watched that, I reacted to it, went live, and obviously I had an outburst. So you know what I mean? So you've got to really kind of look into it, you get what I'm saying? But what I said about Jimmy Savile is not true. There's no receipt on it, receipts. And if there is, I want to see it from beginning to end. I don't want to see a little clip, a 1 second clip or something that's edited, because 3 years ago, that was 3 years ago, and half the people don't even know me. It didn't even know me then, but seem to believe it. You know what I mean? No, and I definitely never said that about what's his name, Jimmy Savile. Yeah. Keith Lemons just jealousy is what's it. Yeah, they wish they were getting the gift 100%. I mean, there's another one here that I want to play you as well, guys. Where is it? Let me just have a look. Find it. I don't know where it is now. Wait a minute. Oh shit! If I put it on my other phone, let me just have a look. Oh, here we go. So this is another one, right? So Angie's wish list gets discussed on Miss Red's live. I think I played this yesterday.
You're all fools.
Don't fucking kick him out there tonight.
And it's just, these people are insane. These cult people are very, very strange people.
So I guess she's not on your Christmas card list this year then.
I'll send her husband a Christmas card, but not her.
Oh, Alicia, darling. Oh dear. She's funny.
I'll always be a side piece, Alicia. That's all you'll ever be. And you know what?
She won't even be. Let me tell you some straight talk. She won't even be a side piece. A side piece to me is someone, you know, a man that will, you know, have someone as a side piece that's got money. You know what I mean? And a man that has money will never go with someone like her. You know, a man that's got money is usually older. You know what I mean? That would go with someone beautiful, a model looking. You know what I mean? Likes to have a trophy on his arm, kind of thing. Even as a side piece. Do you get what I'm saying? So she wouldn't even be someone's side piece. She really wouldn't.
It's Angie, not the other way round. This lad's gone lovely when nobody's even.
You know, the thing is, you're all coming in this box talking about Angie and me, and it's very, very weird. I wasn't even in the box. I didn't mention any of you. It's very, very strange behaviour. It's Wednesday. Have a good day.
It is Wednesday. Do you have a reply to that straight talker?
She's apparently what, the prettiest on TikTok.
Alicia,
I don't think she knows how to unmute.
Alicia, stop messing with the microphone, please. Thank you very much. Straight talker. Hi, darling. Alicia.
I invited her to turn it on.
Straight talker, would you want to unmute, darling? Straight talker can't get. Straight talker, come out.
Hello, it's all right. I'm just letting somebody in the house.
What? Did you have
Come on, take all your anger out. Let's get it over and done with.
I've got no anger, Alicia. You just never shut up about it. Every time you're popping up in a box, it's Angie this, Angie that, Angie this, Angie that. That's why I know you're a side piece.
What did you buy her off her wish list?
I didn't buy her anything. Didn't buy her a thing. Not a thing. I was happy to see her happy. Have you ever had depression, Alicia? I think you have, haven't you? Well, have some empathy for people who have.
I'm not here to talk about my mental health, straight talker. You know.
Talking about Angie saying that she'll never have a wash and all this business, that's mental health.
That's my
Leave her alone. Leave her alone, you dried up prune.
Do you think she even knows that you exist while you're running around an app sticking up for her? Because I don't think she actually gives
for anybody. I always stick up for the person I think needs sticking up for, Alicia. But you don't need. You was the bully, weren't you, at school? That little prim and proper bully.
No, I was very.
Look where you are now, Alicia, all dried up. Oh, the side piece.
Oh, this was such a lovely life. Why does it have to get spoiled? Let Angie enjoy hers. Alicia, you enjoy it, whatever, if you get as well. But it was such a lovely life. But anyway, I'm going to love you all and leave you all. And I've had... Oh, are you all right, Miss Red? Your face?
Yeah, no, sorry, I'm just getting
shock.
Yeah, and another thing, Lana can shut up as well, because I gave her, Lana, right? I gave her a box, I gave her a voice, the best, you know, and I allowed her on my platform, fell out with a certain person on here, never seen her again. You know what I mean? Lana can piss right off. Right, because I haven't done nothing to this woman, and you know what she's kind of pretty much done, Lana, is, oh, you're falling out with this person, oh, okay, then I don't want to speak to you anymore. You are fake as fuck, Lana, 1,000% fake. And I gave you gave you a voice on my platform. What have I done to you? Absolutely nothing but fall out with someone that you like, and that is it. Okay, you're fake as fuck. Drop the baby voice, yeah, because it's getting really boring now. And I tell you another thing, Lana. Sometimes I didn't even put you in my box because you bored the fuck out of me, and that's the truth. That's the truth of the matter. Yeah, okay. Done nothing to this woman, absolutely nothing. Not even spoken to me to say, even ask, hi Angie, how are you? Not once. Lana, you're fake. Drop the stupid voice that you got on. You're boring as hell. It's got you're trolling, it's boring now. Yeah, change the record, love. Yes, I woke up and chose violence this morning, yes. Okay, where are we?
I zone out sometimes. I can't help it. Go on, Diana. Sorry.
All right, I'm going to zone out as well. But think about the Amazon, and please try and get Porto as well, because we, as behind the screens, would love to sometimes just give a little something to say a thank you.
So you slated me, and now Miss Fred is going to do a wish list? Yes. I mean, can I just also say I haven't spoken about this woman for a couple of days, but she keeps allowing people to speak on me. So I'm going to have to, just think, well, fuck that, you know what I mean? If you can keep speaking about me, I'm going to speak about you, you know what I mean? So.
Thank you.
Sleep on it.
I'll think about it.
Okay, and I'm not everyone's calling me Luna. I promise you I'm not Luna.
Think about it. Of course you're going to do it, Miss Fred, yes.
Luna. I'm not her.
She's not Luna, guys. I was joking. She's not Luna. I was joking.
Hey, love. I just want to say right quickly.
Digital tool? No, I haven't. I've just played things on the FYP, but I haven't actually spoken on her in a bad way at all. But she seems to always allow people to speak badly on me. And I haven't for a few days.
To Capiche. She's only here sticking up for Angie, and yeah, you are very nice saying that. But what about all the people that she attacks on a daily basis, and her regulars attack? They go on about mental health, but they're not.
Who? Can you show receipts? Because when I have opinions, it's to a wider audience. Okay, I don't attack a single person on here. So you might find my opinions triggering. Okay, but that's to a wider audience. If you find it triggering, then block me. But obviously you don't. And I'm sick of people keep saying how I triggered them and affected them, or how you see me on the FYP. But yeah, if you've seen me on the FYP, that's because you haven't blocked me. Block me, and it's that simple. You don't have to watch me anymore. So I assume you're not really affected at all. And please tell me who I've affected in an individual way where I've attacked one person.
The other people, because they really do crucify people on her life.
Let me tell you a story also that I want to quickly say. There was this woman, right, that came into our box, right, it was a Friday night, right, and we had a lot of people coming talking about their trauma, blah, blah, blah. And we said, no, Friday night, let's party, we're going to have a drink and everything's going to be da-da-da, right. This woman came in, right, I can't remember what we're talking about, can't remember what it was about, right, but she didn't even get to speak, but we all knew she was going to talk about some kind of trauma that she's had in her life or something. right? But we didn't know what it was. I can't exactly remember what she said. Now, if this is the correct story, so do correct me if I'm wrong. And I think this is what's happened, is before she even really got speaking about her story, it was like, oh God, it's a Friday, please, no drama, do you know what I mean? And we kind of did laugh, but not laughing at her, but you know, it was a Friday and it's another person wanting to trauma dump, and that's all it was. And I think, and we didn't even get to hear her story, but then she went straight onto Miss Red's live. I think it was Miss Red's live, saying we laughed at her childhood trauma. She didn't even get to talk about her childhood trauma. She didn't even get to say it. But we just knew she was going to talk about something. So, but once it was twisted, saying, oh, we all laughed and all of this, and I was like, what? But then you got all these people believing it again. Once again believing it. Yeah, I mean, it's honestly crazy. Oh, absolutely crazy. And there's no receipts, no none of that. You get what I'm saying? But just hearsay. You've gone by hearsay again. Thank you for the heart maze. Everything. I mean, I haven't actually done anything wrong on TikTok, believe it or not, apart from have opinions, right? Some of the opinions might be out there. I'm very controversial, right? I've said things, yes, but mainly about myself. I haven't really gone for other people. A lot of things I've said is about me, you know what I mean? And it might have affected people, but I haven't actually done anything wrong. People keep saying about they've gone to the police on this. Well, I've been waiting for them 3 years, love. And, you know, I know the law, and I know I haven't done anything wrong. You know, I've not harassed anyone, I've not doxed anyone, I've not crossed that line. But all of you, especially that little group, dox, right? Harass, troll, you do all of that. I don't do any of that. I don't go on a fake account and start trolling people and doxing addresses and all of that. And that's what makes me laugh. I'm not sitting there sending photos to people around on TikTok. I don't do that. I don't do any of that. Right? And yet I get crucified the most. I get trolled the most. And yet they're the ones doing all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Breaking the law here, there and everywhere. I've not done any of that. It's just, honestly, I remember Elisa saying, and I said to her, go to the police and Elisa, if this is how you feel about me. I can't remember what she was talking about. She goes, the police don't do shit. Not about me, but they probably will about you, I'm not going to lie. Because you are a troll. You know what I mean? You troll people, you dox people, you constantly, it's like being stalked by Alicia, I'm not going to lie. Everywhere I go, Alicia is there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is 100% harassment. At this point, yeah. I just love the way she said, the police won't do shit. Of course they won't do shit, because I haven't done anything fucking wrong. Then what are they going to arrest me for? Having an opinion? What are they going to arrest me for? Because I said about myself, about incest? You know, what are they going to arrest me for? I mean, I remember the police came to my house the police came to my house the other day. I said that they've had a report that I unalived my mother and buried her in the garden. And I went, you what? And I said to him, I said, yeah, she said she's under that tree over there, because he was in my room. I said, she's under that tree. And he was laughing, right? And it goes, well, that's social media for you. Do you know what I mean? You just got to be really careful what you say, because they just believe everything and anything. I said, no, I said, no shit. Oh, yes, he was lovely. He was a nice police officer. But I did say to him, if you had thought I'd unalive my mother, how come there's only 2 cops here? You know what I mean? He goes, well. He was just like kind of, you know, he just said, well, it's social media, innit? Oh, for God's sake. That was honestly unbelievable. Someone said that. Crazy people on here, I swear to God. I can't honestly believe that the people, what the people believe. I find it really quite shocking. And what I do find as well is a lot of these women, oh God, I'm getting hate for this now, a lot of women that believe all this shit with no receipts, no nothing, you know, have been in a deep relationship, had some sort of form of trauma. Yeah. So guys, always just go by receipts, men. Yeah. But it was funny how my mum, because when Please come to mum answer the door. You know what I mean? Oh, morning. Yeah, I know these are the women that believe shit. They've been through a TV relationship or some kind of trauma or something they've been through, yeah. But all I can say is these women are not normal, because honestly, even with Lynn's, we had a banter the other day about Lynn's taking her son to the riots and using him as a shield, yeah, to protect the horses. It ended up on Scouslayer's FYP saying, oh my God, that she actually thinks, yeah, that she took her son to a riot and used him as a shield, you know, to protect the horses, or I don't know, but she thought she took her son there, you know. Is she okay? You know, this app really makes me laugh. You can't have that banter, man, without someone believing it. And that Scoutslayer, oh God, don't get me started on her. She is the biggest woke snowflake I have ever met. The biggest. She will just believe anything and everything. Her opinions, that she's not controversial, she's none of that. Her opinions are just like, if she don't like you, she will go against you in her opinions. Do you get what I'm saying? But she's one of those, you know, snowflake that will believe anything and everything you say. You know what I mean? Everything and anything. You know, you can, you know, she can come for you about your addiction or anything else, but she come for her about her eating. It's like, oh my God, you're fat shaming me. But you wait a minute, you're talking about my addiction, you know, and that's what she does. I've spoken on addiction, and I call her a fat cow. You know what I mean? Go and eat some more burgers. I'm on one today. Well, it's true. You're saying I've got an addiction to alcohol. You're actually mocking me, you know. But you got a food addiction. I don't like to fat shame, but you've definitely got a food addiction. You know, don't come for my alcohol to get what I'm saying when you look like that. Sorry, it's just the truth. I can't stand this app, right, where people, they criticise your looks. They go for your looks, you go for the looks, your hygiene, they go for this, and then they show their face. And you're like, what the fuck? How can you sit there criticising other people's face? I get criticised my forehead, my nose, my everything, right? And you think, wow, now I know, because you are so insecure about your own looks, because that's how you look, because now I know what you look like, that you have to criticise other people. And facts, yes. Criticise other people, yeah. Because you look like that. You got to look like Angelina Jolie, you know what I mean, if you're going to start making comments about other people's looks. I hate fat shaming, I hate going into people's looks, but if you come for my alcohol, right, or you come for my looks, which I don't even give a shit, I'm not bothered. Well, of course I'm going to go for yours. You have no right looking like that, coming for anyone's looks. Yeah, I'm saying. That's the same with Miss Baguette. Always came for my looks, addiction, everything. And then she went on camera. I went, you got to be fucking joking. You got to be joking. She looks like that and she's criticising everyone else's looks. Sorry, I'll always bully a bully. I hate bullies, you know what I mean? I can take it. Other people cannot take it. I'll always shame someone that does that, you know, that goes for other people's looks, because it's not nice. It's not okay. You know what I mean? So I will always bully them, give them the taste of their own goddamn medicine. And I can tell you, Miss Baguette, the forehead on her, you know, and she even criticised me, my forehead, like she does everyone else's looks. Yeah, Lynn, she went for Lynn's disability and everything. Yeah, and I'm thinking, look at your forehead, love. No wonder you're criticising everyone else, you know. If I was her, I'd keep that green screen fucking on. Yeah. Don't sit there criticising everybody else with a green screen behind, you know, on. No, you can't do that. I don't care what anyone says. And breathe. I'm off on one today. I had too much sleep, you know. Burn them all! Yes, burn them all! Beauty's an eye and the beholder, definitely. Yes, I suppose so. Especially when you got someone criticising everyone else's looking like that. Yeah, definitely beauty's in the fucking beholder. Yeah, because I think these women think they're fucking beautiful, and I'm like, don't go for people's looks. It's not nice. It's not okay. Do you know what I mean? Right, let's get on. Let's carry on. Oh dear. Oh, right, okay, who we got this time? Let's have a look at our next video, guys. Let's play this one. So EQ reacts to Red's opinion on Torian's comments. Okay, so Tori made a comment saying about women that cannot breed, that shouldn't be going for other people's for people's children. Okay, so
on this,
she's doing it because she knows she's wrong.
Okay, so in the
I think what she's doing is reading up the word breeding. Am I correct? I don't know. Because she said, I don't know, what was she looking up?
Isn't really so unbreedable here, right, guys?
Oh, that's it, unbreedable. So she's looked up unbreedable. Oh.
ADG, a person who is not sexually attractive. Your mum is so unbreedable. The only way she got you is by stealing. Oh, I gave you the results. Yeah, so the context is different things to different people.
The words wasn't said and then left. It was explained, and we'll listen yet again to it being explained. So she didn't just say you're unbreedable and leave it at that, so that people's interpretation could be different things in that instance. Let's listen again to the explanation from the horse's mouth.
No, I'm sorry, I don't care what people...
Sorry, one second.
Say no, bro. It's always these unbreedable people that come for people's kids. People that can't have kids that come for people's kids. That's why your tonton ain't blessed, because you don't come for people's kids. That's why God don't bless you with no kids. Yeah? Let's really talk about it.
So she explained the meaning behind what she was using the word for.
I can't type on this.
Yeah. So 100%. So yeah, so as you know, Miss Red has Torian. I think Torian is her mod. I'm not too sure, but she does regularly have her on her platform. Okay, let's not forget what also Torian said about the Gypsy Queen's son. And basically what Miss Red is trying to say is that when she said that about being unbreedable, that she was saying there's different terms for that word, for what Torian had said. Basically, she weren't having a go at women that can't have children, basically. But then EQ played the video, it came out the horse's mouth. She was talking about women that cannot have children, okay, because they were not blessed by God, yeah, in that department. So Miss Red, you are very wrong. Miss Red is very biased, okay, and is trying to manipulate her viewers into thinking Torian meant something else, and that's not the case, guys. Okay, we all heard it ourselves, but we all know Miss Red was always going to support her friends, always does. If I had said it, she would say that's disgusting. You get what I'm saying? So I don't understand why people even watch Miss Red when she's so biased. Yeah, I mean, what is the point if she's not going to have her true opinions, her true thoughts? Do you get what I'm saying? What is the point? 100%. You know, it makes me laugh. Right, let me have a look at the next video, guys. But I suppose, not being rude or anything, the majority of Miss Red's viewers are vulnerable women that just believe in everything and anything. Right. Oh, so I'm on one today, guys. I am on one today. Wait a minute, guys. Give me a sec. One sec, message. Right. Okay, let's go. Right, sorry, just messaging. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Yeah, so we all know what she meant, Miss Red. Torian. We all know what she means, and I think Miss Red knows what she means as well. But once again, covering up for her friends. Okay, let's see what else there is. Okay, let's go on to the next video, guys. I misread. Rickster. Okay. Let me talk about this Rickster. It's about me again. Yes.
But we all know Speedo loves his brasses. We all know Speedo pays. I don't know why. Speedo's not an ugly geezer, is he, man? But maybe it's just his little kink he does. Do you know what I mean? I've known Speedo for years, and I know Speedo pays for brasses. Not my thing, but everyone, I mean, everyone to their own, I suppose. What's happening? Charlotte Hot Pink. That's a bit of a mad name, Charlotte Hot Pink. Irina Joe Minor, correct. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, babe. Thank you, my Susie. Everyone think it's getting cold or what, man? I'm getting cold. I'm not cold in this, but it's proper getting cold. It's proper getting cold. Thank you, Lisa. Sorry, one of my mates trying to call me. You know, answer to my mate or stay on TikToks. TikTok wins. TikTok wins. I've got more friends in TikTok than I have on the outside. Keeps ringing me. Everyone tap the screen, guys. Tap the screen. 16 people. It's not on.
60.